Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're tackling something pretty big, preparing for competitive exams.
Yeah, it's a challenge a lot of people face, or, they know someone who's going through it.
Exactly. And we've got this really practical guide here as our source. It covers exams like UPSC, BPSC, SSC, railway, bank exams, quite a range.
Broadly applicable advice.
So our mission really is just to pull out the key bits of advice, the essentials, to help you get started or maybe refine your strategy.
Right. Cutting through the noise to get to the fundamentals that honestly make a difference.
Okay, so let's jump in. First up, the source highlights hundekorten, setting your goal.
Yeah.
And it sounds like it's more than just vaguely wanting to pass. It's about picking which exam and setting a realistic time frame.
Absolutely. That specificity is, well, it's foundational. If you don't know exactly what you're aiming for, say a specific railway exam versus the massive UPSC syllabus, how can you focus?
Right, it dictates everything else. Your study plan, the resources.
Your time, which is crucial. It channels everything.
Okay, that makes sense. Then the next point is, at syllabus quarter, understanding the syllabus. And you mentioned focus. Is this just reading the topic list, or is it deeper?
Oh, much deeper. You need to really dissect it. Understand the weight of different sections, maybe see how topics link together. It's not passive reading, it's active analysis.
So you're building the actual map for your studies right there.
Exactly. That understanding shapes your whole plan.
Which leads, naturally, I guess, to creating a timetable, a daily schedule, giving equal attention to subjects.
Well, equal attention might need tweaking based on the subject and your own strengths.
Ah, okay. Good point. So how do you make one that actually works, one you stick to?
The key is making it a framework, not a prison. Be realistic. Build in buffer time, breaks are essential, and know that some days you might need to adjust.
So flexibility is built in.
It has to be.
Yeah.
But underpinning it is consistency, showing up regularly, even for shorter focus blocks.
Got it. Now, resources. Gekroonpin van Curtis. Choosing good sources. The guide mentions things like Lucent, Arihant, Ensert books, and online stuff like PDFs, YouTube, test series. It can feel overwhelming, though.
It really can. The advice usually is to start foundational. Insert books are often recommended for that base-level understanding in many subjects.
Okay.
Then maybe use guides like Lucent or Arihant for consolidated info or practice. For online stuff, check credibility. Does it match your syllabus? Do they offer practice?
Right. Filter relentlessly based on your specific goal and syllabus.
Yeah, don't just hoard materials. Choose wisely.
Which brings us to practice. Anagram, kind of regular practice. Daily mock tests, past papers. Why is this simulation so important?
Oh, it's critical. First, you get used to the pressure of the timing. You see the patterns in questions.
You figure out where you're actually making mistakes.
Precisely. And importantly, you build familiarity and hopefully confidence. Analyzing those mock tests is just as vital as taking them.
Okay, makes sense. Then comes revision. Revision is necessary. You can't just learn it once and expect it to stick, can you?
Definitely not. Forgetting is natural. Regular review is the only way to combat it.
So how do you make revision effective? Not just rereading notes.
Spaced repetition is the idea. Short, regular reviews of older material built into your schedule. Don't cram revision at the end. Make it ongoing.
Like weaving it into the timetable you already built.
Exactly. Keep things fresh.
Another key area? I'll be able to focus on current affairs, daily news, monthly magazines. Why is this so universally important?
So many exams now test general awareness, how current events connect to fatidic subjects, policy changes. It provides context and often direct questions.
Right. It's not just trivia, it's understanding the world you're hoping to work in.
Yeah, and consistent reading daily news or a good monthly compilation makes it manageable. You build knowledge gradually.
Okay. Finally, the source stresses, clues to G's qualify, maintain confidence, patience, self-belief, don't give up. Easier said than done sometimes, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Preparation is often long. It can be isolating. You'll have setbacks.
So how do you keep that confidence up?
Acknowledge your effort. Track your small improvements, maybe from those mock tests. Don't get caught in comparing yourself to others. Focus on your progress.
And maybe find support. Mentors, study buddies.
Definitely. Talking about challenges can help. Trust the process, trust your preparation, and remember why you started.
Great advice. Okay, so let's quickly recap the core takeaways from this guide. Define your specific goal and timeline.
Understand that syllabus inside and out.
Create a realistic, flexible timetable and stick to it insistently.
Choose your study sources carefully, quality over quantity.
Practice regularly with mock tests and past papers and analyze them.
Revise consistently using spaced repetition.
Stay updated on current affairs.
And, crucially, maintain that self-belief and patience.
It really is a marathon, like you said earlier, not a sprint.
Absolutely. Building a sustainable strategy is key.
So here's a thought for you listening. Looking at those areas, goals, syllabus, timetable, sources, practice, revision, current affairs, confidence, which one feels like your biggest area for improvement right now?
Yeah, just pick one.
And think about one small thing, just one action you could take today to strengthen that specific part of your preparation. What would that be?